Hello children, welcome to my channel. Already I have started 6th class portion, Telangana State Syllabus, first chapter, Knowing Our Numbers. So today I am going to deal with the next topic. First exercise I have completed children. Now I will be doing the second exercise. But before going to that second exercise, let me just explain you a small proverb which gives you a small moral. The proverb what I am dealing with today is look before you leap. What does that mean, my children? It is a cautious warning to all of us children. We should think about what we are doing. Whatever planning, see when we are doing certain things, we will be planning. When we are planning, how are we planning? What are the pros and cons of that planning? That means what advantage we are getting through that planning, what disadvantage we are getting through that planning. That is very important. So you have to choose only that kind of planning which will make you to get advantage and to get success in your work. So as children, your planning will be about your studies only, which one I have to study. So my suggestion is children, you go for the toughest portion first, then the next ones, because the tough portion needs more time for you. So I feel that it's only my suggestion children. If you go with the tough subject first and then go to the next subject, you can prepare well for your exam. Now let us come back to your studies children. Now knowing our numbers. In this I have done the first exercise. Now under 1.3 you are having estimation and rounding off. Estimation and rounding of numbers. Rounding of numbers. So what do you mean by this estimation children? Estimation means it is a kind of rough calculation. Rough calculation means what children? Approximate value. We are going to talk about approximate values we are going to talk. It is about rounding off, means talking about the nearest round figure. Usually round figures means 0 and 0 is considered as a round figure. 19 means talking about taking that number as a 20 is the round figure. So here you are having different portions children. First we are going to talk about how to round the figures to the nearest ones we will see. Nearest ones. Nearest ones means the digits that you are going to get here is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See children, in this, the center one is 5. So any value less than 5, that is 4, 3, 2, 1, anything should be rounded to this 0. Right from 5 to any other number should be rounded to 10. I hope you understood children. If they ask you to round off the number 6, if they ask you to round off the number 6, the number 6 round off figure is 10. Why? Because it is more than half of this numbers 0 to 10. This we are doing it with nearest ones. Since I am talking about nearest ones, I am talking about the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that up to 10. Suppose you have got another question, that is nearest tens. Nearest tens means we should start taking the numbers 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So in this, the center figure is 50. So any value right from 14 backwards should be taken as a 10 only. What is the nearest value of a 12? You should take it as a 10 only, not the other value. So nearest value for it is a 10. 15 to other numbers should be taken as a 20. If they ask you the question, what is the nearest value of 17? You should answer it as 20. Okay, children? Now, it goes on like this. Hundreds you can do, and then hundreds, thousands, whatever they have asked in the problem, according to that, the number, that particular values you write and you can go to it. Now, we will go for certain examples given in your textbook about writing the nearest values. Let me talk. If you want to write, you can write, children. I will give some time to copy. Now, the next part of it, that is some examples I am taking. Go through that examples, children. So, the first one you have to take, suppose the values given to you are 81, 85 and 87. These are the three values given to you. And they ask you to round it off. To round it off, what you have to see, children? Under which values they are present. Since it is a double digit number and it is 81 to 87, so these numbers, these values lie between what values, children? 80 and 90. So let us write those values. 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88 and 89, 90. So between 80 to 90, these are the numbers. So what will be the middle value? Middle value is 85. Now the question is, what is 81? This is 81. 81 is nearest to 80. So 81 is rounded off to what number, children? 80. Next, 85. 85 should be rounded off to 90. So 85 is rounded off to 90. Next number is 87. So even this 87 is rounded off to 90 only. 87 is rounded off to 90. So I hope you have understood, children, here. Here all these are in 80s. So I can take all these three numbers between 80 to 90. In 80 to 90, I have written all the values. And after writing these values, the middle one is of course 85. And any number less than 85 should be rounded off to 80. Any number including 85, it should be rounded off to 90. So 81 is the left side of 81, so it should be rounded off to 80, and 85 should be rounded off to 90, 87 should be rounded off to 90. Okay, children? This is about tens, children. If you want, you can copy this. Next, we will go to hundreds. Double digit I have taught, single digit I have taught. Now I am going to deal with hundreds. Estimation to nearest hundreds. So what are nearest hundreds? Suppose you have got the numbers, example 220 and 230. 80. 220 and 280 are the numbers which are to be estimated. Now to estimate these, you have the values between these two numbers. Where do they lie? These numbers lie between, what are the values children? Hundreds? 200 and 300. This is also 200, this is also 200. So that means both the values are of 200. Hundreds place 2 value is there. So what you can say? Between 200 and 300, these values are present. So let me write those values here. 200, then 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290 and 300. These are the various numbers children. Now here what you are going to do, you need to find out the values. 220. 220 is here. See, the center one is this. 250 is the center figure. So 220 is given here. It is less than center value. So 220 is rounded off to 200 because 220 is nearest to 200. Now 280. This is 280. This 280 is more than half. So it is rounded off to 300. So 280 is rounded off to 300. So this is about rounding of the numbers children. I hope you have followed. Hundreds place means in between which hundreds the given number lies, that you have to see and you have to arrange them in this. So copy children. Next we will go to the next part. Now the next one is you have do this sums children. So let us talk about the do these sums which are given in your textbook under page 4. You have got do these sums. Do these sums in your textbook page 4. Then open this and see children. You have got a value. You have to round it off the numbers. The first problem that is given to you is you have got various values 48, 62, 81. You have got those numbers in this page 7. So one by one we will do 48, 62. The first one is 48, 62, 81, 94, 27. These numbers you have to talk about nearest tens because these are all 2-digit numbers. Up to nearest tens you have to do. So one by one we will talk about. What is 48 children? 48 lie between 40 and 50. So when you write the values 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So the center one is 45. The question that is asked is 48. This is the number which they are asking. This number is above half, more than half of this total double digit number. So it will be rounded off to nearest one is 50. So 48 is rounded off to 50. This will be the answer for this 148, children. The first one 48 and the second one 62. Now 62 lie between 60 and 70. So the same thing, children. 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, like this. If you write, you will be writing up to 70. But since 62 is here itself, 65 is the middle one and 62 is here itself, I can say that 62 is rounded off to 60. So 62 is rounded off to 60. This is the answer for this second bit. Now you can copy, children. I will go to the third bit. Now let us see the third bit, that is 81. You have got 81. Now 81, the third one is 81. 81 lies between what numbers, children? 80 and 90. So since till we get this number, we can write the values. 80, 81 is here, 82, 83, it goes on like this. So it is nearer to 80, so 81 will be rounded off. 81 is rounded off to 80. Now the next one, what is the fourth bit? 94. 94 lies between what, children? 90 and 100. So when you start writing the values 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, it goes up. So our value is 94. So it is less than half. So 94 is rounded off to 90. 94 is rounded off to 90. This is the answer for it. Now let me talk about the fifth bit, that is 94. 94 lies between what number, children? 90 and 100. So we will take about 90 and 100. So the value that is given 94. So I will take 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, it goes on up to 100. Now 94 is here. So it is less than middle value 95. So we will take this as up to 90. So 94 is rounded off to 90. Now the last bit given here is 27. 27 lies between what values, children? 20 and 30. So let us write those values here. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I should continue it because the value is more than half. So 27 is here, the middle value is 25 here, it is more than 20 middle value, so it is taken as 30. So 27 is rounded off to 30. This is your answer, children. Go through it. So we have completed. Do this first sum. Now I wanted to talk about the next problem of do this. Means first one you have got it to be done up to tens place. Now we are going to do about hundreds place. Second one you have got the values 128, 275, 312, 695, 199. To nearest hundreds they said. So first we will take 128. This 128 it lies between what numbers children? 120 and 130. 128 lies between 120 and 130. This identification you should do children. So 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130. Now the value is 1, see middle value is 125 is middle value. 128 is this. This is more than middle value. So here we will be taking 128 is rounded off to 130. Now the second bit is 275. It lies between what values children? 270 and 280. In between them, so 270, 271, 272, 273, 274, 275. We cannot stop it here children because already I have explained you. The middle value and other values which are away from it all will go to the last one. So I should go till 300, 275 and 276, sorry, 276, 277, 278, 279, 280. So 275 is the middle value. Already I have explained that even the middle value should be taken to the last value. So 275 is rounded off to 280. This is the second one. Now when we go to the third bit, 312. So I copy this, I will do third. 312. We will go to the third bit, that is 3, 1, 2. 312. 312 lies between what number children? 310 and 320. So when I write 300, 310, 311, 312, 313, 314, it goes on like this up to 320. We need 312. It is less than half. So 312 is rounded off to 310. So we will say that 312 is rounded off to 310. This is the third bit. Now fourth bit is 695. 695 lies between 690 and 700 children. 95 means up to 700. So when you write 690, 691, 692, 693, 694, 695. Because he has given 695, I have to go up to the end. 696, 697, 698, 699, 700. Now 695 is the middle part of this line. So this should be rounded out to 700. So 695 is rounded up to 700. So I have one more thing, children. I'll do it. You copy this. Now, the last part of it, that is 190. The value is 190. So let us see how you are supposed to do for it. 199. 199 lies between what numbers, children? 199 lies between 190 and 200. So let us write those values. 190, 191, 192, 193, 194, 195, 196, 197, 198, 199, 200. So this is the middle value, children, 195, but the problem is 199. This is away from, means more than half, so it will be rounded out to 200. So 199 is rounded off to 200. So with the second bit we have finished. Copy it. Now we will go to the third bit. We do this page 4. You should know, I hope you are understanding, children. Though little bit lengthy way, means for each and everything I am drawing the lines so that it will be very clear to you. You will never forget about it. That is why. Now the third one, you have got the bits 7, 4, 5, 2, 8, 1, 1, 5, 3, 0, 6, 6, 7, 1, 1, 9, 9, 6, 0, 0. These all should be rounded to their nearest thousands. So first one, 7, 4, 5, 2. It lies between what numbers, children? Thousands place we have to do. That means 7,000 and 8,000. Between those two thousands, because we are supposed to talk about thousands only. So 7,000 and 7,000. Now hundreds only we have to take 100, 7,000, 200, 7,300, 7,400, 7,500, it goes on. The problem is 7,452. 452 is in between them. 7,400 and 7,500. That means somewhere here you will be having it. So this value, because it is less than half, this is the middle value, no? So less than half, So 7,452 is rounded off to 7,000. Now the second one, 8,115. It lies between what value, student? 8,115 lies between 8,000 and 9,000 because they are talking about thousands. So you will be writing 8,000, 8,100, 8,200. It goes on like this. Why did I stop here? Because the one is 8,115. 8,115 will be from in between this 100, 101 like that it goes. So 115 will be somewhere in between. So it is less than half. It is rounded out to 8,000. 8,115 is rounded off to 8,000. Okay, children. Now 7,190. It lies between what value still? 7,000 and 8,000. So we will be writing 7,000 and 7,100, 7,200, 7,300. It goes up. Now 7,119 will be definitely in between 7,100 and 7,200. So this will be rounded off to 7,000. So 7,119 is rounded off to 7,000. So to copy this, then I will teach the next part. Now, so actually I am supposed to do this. I have done this. Now I am going to do this. 3066. So 3 I have taken this one I have taken first, second, third. So let me talk about this as 43066. It lies 3066 lies between what values, children? 3,000 and 4,000. 3,000 and 4,000 are the values. Between 3,000 values in between which 3,066 lies. So when you write the numbers 3,000, 3,100, 3,200, it goes up. 3,066 lies between 3,000 and 3,100. So definitely it is rounded up to 3,000. So 3,066 is rounded off. Rounded off to 3,000. Now I have done this. Now we are going to talk about 9,600. 9,600 lies between 9,000 and 10,000. In between them. Now 9,600. So I should write 9,000, 9,100, 9,200, 9,300, 9,400, 9,500, 9,600, 9,700, 9,800, 9,900 and 10,000. So here this is the middle value and 9,600 is here. This is more than middle value. So it should be rounded up to the next one 10,000. So 9,600 is rounded off to 10,000. So this is, you will do this sums, children, in your textbook page 4. I hope you have understood how to round off the given ones according to the values that have given, according to the question that is asked. You have to find out the numbers in between which numbers that lies, and if you write like this the number line, you will never do any mistake, children. You can copy it.